Hello everyone, let's play some Chess960. I do hope that this game will last a bit longer than the one I tried to play before this one. I think I'm gonna start with G6. Immediate pressure to the D4 pawn, sorry. Briefly I thought it was E4 because of the king being here, but obviously never mind that. Okay, sacrifice pawn straight away. I think I'm gonna take it. Okay. I'm just gonna go back. Why not? However, so how I'm gonna develop my pieces is the question. Bishop where? Knight b6 is an idea, but I'm not sure what to do after c5, for example. Well, that's weird move. It's not the move I would make at all. I mean, this seems completely silly. Next, knight b6, threaten to take the pawn on c4. And I guess bishop to f5 is a move. Move the queen out of the way and castle. Wow. Queen to b4. Interesting. But should I play bishop f5 or bishop to e6? Or maybe even queen to a4. Queen a4 seems like a good move. Threatening both pawns, of course. This pawn is poisoned because rook a1 would come after that and would be bad to take that, but of course this brings more pressure to the c4 pawn. Maybe my opponent will just take the queen, but I'm okay with that. Now that's interesting move. I'm gonna take it. I guess queen takes now. Really? Sacrifice queen for nothing. Wow. Well, this should be easy win. Now. Okay, I win. Let's look at this on the analysis board. I think I've played this starting position already, but I can't remember for certain. d4, second most common, I guess. Well, g3 is also being played, but d4 scores a bit better for white. And, well, e4, well, e4 I don't necessarily like. It doesn't, I mean, at least d4 does something useful, opens up the... I mean, of course, e4 is useful move, controls d5 and f5. Gives more space, but it does go into the diagonal where this bishop should be active, so maybe blocking that diagonal is not a good idea, not just yet anyway. But okay, let's see. d4. Well, g6, okay. And the move c4, giving up the pawn, not surprisingly, is not something that has usually been played. Okay, top games. Some high-rated players have been playing there, but okay, c4 goes out of the played lines, and I'm not so surprised by that. I should have, of course, done that before anything, but okay. This shouldn't take all that long. And, well, pretty much everything fell apart for my opponent after giving up the pawn there. And of course there's not much to see. c4 was bad. After that though, it was quite okay. Even, well, of course that was kinda useless. White should have just developed the pieces and tried to make use of the edge in development. Maybe even play against this knight somehow so that it would not be developed so easily, and actually, well, queen a5, threatening the pawn here. Might have been a bit annoying, but of course a6 there is good enough. But okay, I'm not sure that loss of pawn was that bad, but of course it seems that my opponent doesn't have all that much compensation for it, and here taking with the d9 was of course very bad. Taking the queen, then knight takes, and then taking the pawn would have been preferable, or even actually queen takes, c5 might have been the best idea, like it says here. But okay, even there, interesting move here first and then here. I guess to drive the queen there, but I wonder. Well, I guess queen takes c7 is not playable, because after queen takes a2, both the knight and the rook are under attack, so that would be a huge problem. And yeah, this seems really good for me. Yeah, okay. Thank you all for watching, and bye bye.